Well, hello and welcome to our channel, which is Snowbirds Travelers. We have a real treat for you today. We're going to discuss the pros and cons of attending a jazz concert versus attending a jazz cruise. First and foremost, I'm Yvette
I'm Rudy.
and Rudy. Let's jump into it. Let's get into it. First of all, why YouTube?
YouTube is because for the many times that I have gone, I had always said I wish that family and friends could see and experience witnessing what we saw. And
Mm,
then we finally decided, you know what, if we go on YouTube,
mm-hmm.
we could show the world.
Mm, yeah.
When you say family and
Mm.
friends, we have met so many people
Oh God, yes.
in all events.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
to smooth jazz cruise to the
Yeah.
concerts, and people are inviting us everywhere, and they were so much like family. It
Yeah.
was amazing. And we know how friends are.
Mm,
They will say, well, I didn't know it was a 7 day cruise, and that's too expensive. And
mm.
I'm
Just
afraid of
finding reasons.
water. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Just
find you
finding reasons.
reasons.
Yeah. Not to do something. Right?
Right. And we have witnessed it um, from people saying
Mm,
uh, we don't like crowds.
mm. Wow.
And then when we gave them a price on a cruise
Well,
that
let's not talk about
we
price
are
yet.
going on,
Oh. Yeah.
they was like, I cannot resist
Yeah. Yeah.
not going
Absolutely.
for that
Well,
price.
before we get involved in that, I'm going to just share a little bit about my reasoning for this amazing platform. First of all, the platform is geared for retirees or people that are living on a budget or they're living on Social Security. And being that I am a senior, I always feel that I'm in the ninth inning, fourth quarter. And if you don't do it now, when you're going to do it, right? And also with me being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I need warmer climate. So again, the channel is not necessarily just for retirees. It's for people that perhaps want to get away from the cold, the winters, and that's
Yes.
where this really hit home for me. And I'm like, gotta find. As much as we've traveled, I've probably have been all the way around the world since I was age 20 something or other. And for me, it's just finding 3, 4 months out of the year to find affordable, means to have a better quality of life. So, but the topic, we're going to stay right on this topic, first of all, because it's near and dear to me. I think we're both adamant jazz lovers and there's probably nowhere we haven't been. We've gone to our jazz concerts and also cruise lines and have gone more than once and we'll go and look forward to going. They're
And
already sold
I'm not
out.
ready to stop.
No, they're already sold out. The Napa Valley Jazz Concert. What happened there?
Oh, the jazz
Who was
festival
there? Who
was
was there? Brian Culberson.
it was unbelievable.
How many
It
years
was
now
great.
has he done? It's already
Uh,
sold out. In fact, I think we went
yeah,
in June. Was that June?
yeah, it
I
was
think.
June.
Yeah, June of
I
this
think
year.
this was
Yeah.
the 20th year,
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine that? 20
but it
years.
was
Brian
so
Culberson?
amazing
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
the new artists, the
Yeah.
people that
Even
he
old artists.
brought, well, even old artists, yeah,
Yeah.
because
Oldies but goodies. We still have some of those too,
Gerald
right?
Albright done a
Oh.
"It's a Man's World,"
Oh.
and it
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. He turned it up. He turned it up. He
Yeah,
turned it up.
but to me,
Yeah.
when Damien Escobar
Mm,
got on stage with that violin. I was
wow.
really blown away.
We were all spellbound. I think we didn't even take the first song, in fact, make a video of it because we were just like our mouths was hanging open,
Yeah,
weren't they?
it
I'm like,
was
what?
truly amazing.
Yeah,
And to
yeah,
be sitting there, it was I'm gonna say 85 degrees in the afternoon,
yeah, yeah.
with the sun
This is
baking down on
beaming.
you,
Yeah.
and it was just fabulous.
But then also my first time in Napa Valley, Rudy's been there before, but again, the evenings you need a jacket. But it was well worth it. I think we heated up just from the sounds and the atmosphere. Now, again, that was probably we spent 7 days there. The actual Jazz Fest, and we are going to put links on for next year. Even though it is sold out, but it's sold out on the silver and gold level.
Platinum and gold.
Platinum and gold, right? There are tickets and for the silver, so we're going to definitely give you guys that opportunity,
It's
especially if you
well
guys
worth
have
your
not,
money.
if you haven't gone before. But again, we're talking maybe three different artists within that time frame. So again, for 4 days or something. Now, when you look at that and you look at 7 days of being immersed, now we definitely spoke with the people that were around us. We all sat in the same seats each day.
All four
But
days,
when
yes.
you are on the jazz cruise, we're waking up, grabbing breakfast. What
Yeah,
happens from there?
and you're on the go from the
Yeah,
moment
yeah,
that you wake up to the moment you go to bed. If
absolutely.
that should be 12 o'clock, two
It's up to
o'clock,
you. It's up to you, right?
whatever.
Yeah.
But to me, probably
Uh,
the greatest thing
mm,
was the
yeah.
interaction with
Yeah,
all of the stars,
absolutely. They would
and
sit
to
down and
see
dine
that.
with you.
Oh yes,
They would talk with you, have a conversation, play. What was that game you played? Won the Family
oh
Feud.
oh yes, the family.
They have, whatever
You, you,
ball game.
you
They're
know, and
involved. They're
ping
like
pong.
family, right?
You would be surprised, and when
Yeah. Hopefully, some
you
of you
get under
know.
the
I don't
spotlight,
know. Yeah.
you will be amazed how
Yeah.
all of a sudden you can't think of those answers.
Absolutely. But you actually don't think of them as being
Stars,
stars. They were just like you and
everyday
I,
people.
right? And come up and talk with you. You talk with them, taking
Me and
pictures,
Marcus Miller, I still have
like
questions for
best
him.
buddies.
Yeah.
You know? So how do you compare that alone? I don't think you could put a price tag on for that basis. Now it was fabulous. Now don't get me wrong,
It was
Napa Valley would go in a heartbeat again, but just the to
to
mingle
mingle with them.
with,
That's the thing.
yeah, not only
Me,
other guests, but
me
we're right
and
there, with the
Brian
performers.
Culberson, the
Yeah,
conversations. Me and
absolutely,
Eric Marienthal.
absolutely.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
and you still think about
yeah.
these things
And what about, like you said,
years later.
right? What about the performances?
Oh,
We went to church with
Jonathan Butler.
Jonathan Butler. Then we went back to the 20s with Marcus Miller
Oh,
explaining the history of jazz, and it's like, whoa! I mean, it was just
and
so
that was
impactful.
so amazing
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
talk about the
yeah.
people. There was this
Wow, from
one
everywhere.
guy. He said, "Please, you have to go see
Yeah,
the history of jazz."
yeah,
And
yeah.
I am so
Absolutely,
glad that I did, because
absolutely.
once he broke it down, he went through everything.
Every genre,
It,
even rap.
it was
There's
just
something
so
in there.
amazing.
Yeah,
It was just so amazing. And
it's
it's like,
yeah, absolutely. But the diversity of the entertainers, the musicians. I mean, really, even both of them. This is going to be hard to make a decision at the end, right? I don't know, but again, like we said, the engagement, fabulous. The ship. Let's talk about the ship. There was more to it than just jazz. It was just so much. If you wanted to work out, you had that opportunity. You've been on cruise ships before, so there's other entertainment, but boy, nothing like a jazz, arena and whatnot. Food is fabulous. It comes along with the package of the cruise, so you don't have to worry about oh, what are we eating today?
Right.
It's like, well, do we do fish or whatever, chips or pizza or whatever. But when you're at the concerts, no matter if it's Napa Valley or any concert, you're responsible for your own food, your own dining. So that can be pricey, depending on what you have, where you go, transportation. We're on a ship. So we didn't have to call Uber. You might need an Uber if you're going just to a jazz performance or a concert. So those are huge difference. We can still use our phone, all the little things that, we don't think about, but everything is on the ship. Even the gratuities are paid. Well, you don't need transportation, you don't need a cruise ship. So now when you get off, if you do excursions, well, that's up to you. There's a cost for that. But other than that, I think, there's so many, but again, there's pros and cons. It just depends on you. Do you like, or can you cruise? Are you comfortable on the water for that long? So those are all things that you would have to make a determination as well.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
that it was so fabulous
yeah.
that for 7 days,
Mm,
I really needed a vacation
from the vacation.
from the vacation because I
Exactly.
was wore out.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
whenever you
Exactly.
make it to bed,
Yeah.
2 o'clock,
Did we go
4
to bed?
o'clock, whatever, and
did,
and you're so
did we really
comfortable.
go to bed?
And now it's like, oh, it's 11 o'clock. We got to
Yeah.
get up and
Yeah.
go to
Quick
breakfast.
breakfast, quick shower.
And I don't want to eat hot dogs and
Yeah.
hamburgers. And,
Yeah.
at 12 o'clock it's like, but
But
it
we're
was
jamming
fat.
at 1 o'clock in the
And
morning, aren't
afternoon,
we? Or
and in
whatever.
the
I mean,
afternoon,
yeah.
there's
There's
shows.
something.
There's always something going on.
And if you feel like you missed the performance, it's going to happen again,
Yes.
within that week, because there may be multiple things going on at the same time. And how do you choose? Well, you do. And then you just say, okay, I'm going to look at the program and say, when are they back again? So then we're off and rushing again there.
The beauty of the Smooth Jazz Cruise was every day on the TV.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gave you
Your
a
itinerary.
breakdown on
Yeah.
the itinerary
Yeah.
on everything that's going on,
Yeah.
and it made it so easy.
I don't know, Rudy. I think our channel, our visitors may think we've made a decision on the Smooth Jazz Group, but not, let's get back to the beauty of Napa Valley. I don't know if anybody's been to Napa. It's God's country. We were balloon riding. We went over to Pier 39. So, of course, we
San
rented a
Francisco.
car, and that was
Yeah.
amazing. San Francisco, but just if you wanted to stay right in the midst of Brian Culberson, well, you had the Marriottage Resort
Oh,
and the Winston Resort.
fabulous
And we're
resorts.
talking, we might as well peel it off now. Literally, it was $1,000 a night or
I
more.
think it was more.
It could be more. It could be more. And Napa Valley is so rich. It's wine country. Number one for USA. Hey. But
But there were so many other venues other than
just so much to
that
do.
one.
But can you just even highlight the fact of just the atmosphere, the beauty? We even went to a
Blue
different,
Note.
the Blue Note,
The Blue Note.
and we were thoroughly entertained. I'm hoping you guys have been on our site. What we tried to do was give you some snippets, and please, please just go back and listen to the entire video. We do want to be monetized one day, and I know you're probably saying you got some work to do on the first. I'm shaking. I'm going. Yep, we do. We do. But if you hang there with us and subscribe, tell other people, put the channel, the social platforms, but definitely we can make it happen, and stick with us. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. We have so many great topics that's coming forward. How you can do things for pennies on the dollar easily. But Napa Valley was amazing. No other way to say it. Even, but you said, well, okay, I'm not going to pay $1,000 a night. Well, we didn't. we probably paid $1,000 or more for a whole week, because we did have a place where we could cook and things of
Right.
that nature. So that did help a little bit. Even some of your 2-star accommodations was like 2 nights for $500. I mean, it's a ritzy place, y'all.
But
Okay.
there's ways
Oh,
to make it cheaper.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, that's where the
and
points and things come in,
right.
right?
And
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
yeah.
And with
Make
the
it happen. Just make it
travel
happen. Your credit cards, your
credit
travel
cards,
credit cards,
believe me,
makes a
you can
difference.
save so much money
Even
by
apply it to
using those
airfare.
right with
Yeah,
those
yeah.
points.
Now,
You
what's really cool, and excuse me, babe, is that if you live close, I think that ship went out of Miami. Was it Miami or somewhere like that? The Smooth Jazz Cruise.
yes, it was
If
out of
they
my
do, yeah. So if you're living within a 5 to 6 hour radius, there's a possibility that you could drive and
yes.
then park your car right there at the port, get back on, so you're saving a little bit of airfare. But if you've got your travel cars, Delta, United, blah blah blah, maybe you've got points on those, and that makes a
And
difference.
make a
It can
big
help,
difference.
huh?
Make a big
It
difference.
can help.
Uh,
So there's just so much to it. Um, I don't know, and then packing light. I don't know, not buying, don't go overboard. I don't know. There's something, but the performance for me, it's about the immersion of the people. Even at Napa Valley, we had invitations to mingle and, hey, give me your number. Let's catch up. So we still had that opportunity
it,
where we could go to other places, other venues. Um,
Everywhere we have gone, we have met
yeah.
very nice
Oh, absolutely,
people, and
absolutely.
we
Well,
were
how can we
always
not? We love
invited
jazz. Okay, we
someplace
love
else.
jazz. We're jazz.
Um, and
Some
like
people are
us,
foodies. We're jazzies.
yeah,
No, yeah. So, but that is really cool. So I think we touched on the food, drink kind of thing. We don't drink, so that saved money right there. For the cruise ship, we didn't need packages for that. So that's kind of cool. But you can, if you do want something, of course, hey, that's your thing and whatnot. So we saved a little bit of money on that. Tickets when you go to concerts are just off the chain, and you're only seeing one musician or one act, maybe
or
two,
maybe three.
maybe up to four.
Mhm.
But you're paying upwards, what,
Per,
$100 per
two,
person
yeah,
can be. So it
it can be
just depends.
$300 per
With
person.
right, because we have gone from where we live just to go to a concert somewhere else, out of town.
Out of town
So
now.
if it's who we want to see, we're going. We're going. We no, we're not rich. No, we just try to do it smart, and we're going to help you with those ways of doing it smart and intentional
We
as
believe
well.
in people. You should
Yeah.
be enjoying
Oh,
life. That's the main thing. We
yeah.
retired, and
Ooh,
I just refuse to accept the fact that I'm
yeah.
going to be one that retire and wait to die.
Yeah. Not
And that's what a
happening.
lot of people
Not
do.
happening. Not
No,
happening.
I
Not
want to retire
happening.
and
Yeah.
enjoy every
Have
minute
those
of this
memories right
life
now,
that I
right?
can.
Yeah. Have those great
You know,
memories right now in warm climate and 3, 4 months out the year. We'll talk about that on another live. But yeah, but we're going to give you probably some tips. There's actually so many jazz venues and number. You know, we love Napa. We will go back to Napa. We will. In fact, we're already booked. There will be a link, and possibly I'm trying to work out a discount for you guys for Bodie.
Chris Bodie,
Chris Bodie. He is coming up in September
26.
of 26. So the great thing about that, when I say you can be intentional, is you just need to put a deposit on it. If you know a year in advance, guess what? You just go ahead and pay a little bit on it as you go until you get about, what, 30, 45 days before, then it needs to be paid for. But there,
About 2 months.
yeah, but you can do that. So I'm gonna try to have a link on our page on our channel, but I would be just remiss if I didn't talk about New Orleans. You have to if put it down, New Orleans. We're
Nolans.
talking, yeah, Nolans. So these are some of the places you may been to or want to go to, but New Orleans have, of course, they have the Mardi Gras, and then there is a New Orleans and Heritage
Yeah.
Jazz
That's the home of jazz.
festival. Yeah, yeah. So, but then there's Monterey Jazz.
Monterey Jazz Festival.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Come on now,
Newport News. Yes.
Chicago, Chi-Town, Detroit. Okay, Motown. They're doing some jazz, y'all.
All of them are
Right.
great.
Jacksonville, even Clearwater in Florida.
The main
we went
thing
to.
is to just go.
That's it.
And
Yeah.
like I say, the
Yeah.
travel cards with the points
Makes a difference.
you
It
can
makes a
save
difference.
so much money. It makes it so much
Yeah.
easier.
Absolutely.
You know.
Just affordable.
Yeah, yes.
But with the Celebrity has their own cruise line. It's the Celebrity signature line,
Yeah.
and that's your cruise line. I think they have like with Dave Cos. Love some Dave Cos. He has several things going on a lot annually as well. Friends at Sea. We talked about Bodie at Sea. I'm going to have a link for that one. David Frost. We have the Blue Note. There's so many things on the jazz when you may not have heard about it, but you can certainly get on their waiting list. And then guess what? You're going to know about the dates, and you can pick and choose things of that nature. In fact, on the site right now, I think something is playing where it's giving you next year is June. I've got Cliff Notes. Okay, Cliff Notes. Just in case you know what you're looking at. June 10th through the 13th of next year is Brian Culberson's Napa Valley. And like I said, those two top tiers already sold out, but you can definitely get on. And I think it was like $300 per person for the 4 days. Just
For the price of the tickets.
yeah, for the tickets, and then you find your own living accommodations, your resorts or hotel, or I don't know, maybe someone can gift it to you for the Marriottage.
Look at all options. For us, we use the timeshare,
Yeah,
and it made it so
yeah,
easy, so
yeah,
convenient.
absolutely.
And
Especially
even if you don't
the
own them,
food.
you could still rent them. There are many
Yeah,
options
yeah,
for
yeah.
you to do.
So definitely, I don't know. We're talking about the pros and cons of the jazz cruise versus the regular concerts. For me, I can't pick. They both win. I don't know.
You will
I
have
would love to hear from you guys. You can
you will
leave
have
a
a good
chat.
time at either one.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a
But
doubt.
believe me when I tell you, if you do a 7-day cruise,
Yeah, yeah.
that memory will stick with you forever.
Not only that, but they're going to do the next year and the next year.
Oh yeah.
I think before you leave off of the cruise ship, you can already start your payment
sign
plan,
up for the next year,
right? And
there's no question
yeah,
about it.
you can put just a snippet on it, and you're ready to go. And then you can build up your own how much I'm going to pay on it. But you got to jump on it, because literally the day after, no, the same day, I think they were announcing that the Napa Valley was already sold out for the two top tiers.
The two
right?
top tiers, yeah. that did sell out in one
Really,
day.
that same day, because these are people, if he's been there, what, 20 years, we said?
Yeah.
Maybe. Look it up yourself. I think 20. I could be wrong. But those are diehard fans. Once you are a jazz person, you're always a jazz person. I don't know, at least for me.
Most of us come up listening to music.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you will just be surprised
Mm-hmm.
at really
Mm-hmm.
how it still moves you. It still sounds
Wow.
so good.
Wow. Well, we go to bed with it and
every
wake up
night.
with it. We put
Every
Siri,
night.
put on whatever for an hour. We don't even know when she's gone off
You know,
for the most part.
one of the great moments from one of them
Mm.
was the Michael McDonald show.
Oh, with Patty LaBelle.
And now
Oh, that was by
it was
himself.
just, yeah, it was fabulous.
Okay. That,
And then to see all of the musicians,
oh,
they had a
wow.
jam session
Wow.
and they just played. And it was like,
Wow.
it was just unbelievable. They
Yeah.
just enjoyed themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, how often do you get to see something like that?
Not often.
You
but,
know,
but again, make up your mind. Choose. We gave you a lot to think about, I think.
yeah.
So look it up. Again, that's Celebrity Signature Cruise Line. And of course, we gave you the time frame for Napa Valley, but look up, there's a phenomenal one in September of every year in Zanzibar, Africa, that will just blow your socks off. But there are some more local ones. So just Google and plan, Google and plan and go and go. So again, it's been great. I've had a great time chatting with you guys. Hanging there with us. We are going to do some live, um, where we're going live rather than. If you probably can see the two flyers. I don't know if you can see those, but those are they sign autograph copies of what are those posters? Posters is what I'm thinking of. So that was fun. So you'll get that too, hat and shirt. But we appreciate you in advance. We're going to just say thank you for subscribing to this cause, this channel. And please go back, and if you can, YouTube has rules and we want to be mindful of that. I want to be mindful of that. Listen to the whole through its entirety. We get points and credit for if you listen to the whole thing. So just put it on. You could be in a shower, you can be in a tub, you can be cooking. Listen to it. And what else can I say? Thank you for your time, and share the channel with somebody else. I think, and hopefully this content was something that was important to you.
And beneficial, yes. I look forward to speaking with you again.
Yeah, we'll meet up.
Um,
Let's do a jazz con.
there we go. Okay.
It's a date.
All right.
Have a great one. Thank you.
God bless.
Bye bye.
There we go.